doing the work. And can't nobody say, I ain't. Listen, the Most High can't say I ain't do what he said. This is for the end of this. Okay, this first of all, let me pray over everything. Amen. Okay, so this is for the end of Ramadan. This is also for the end of Lent. Um, Listen, I successfully completed my fast. I'm gonna do the remaining of the zodiacs 2 tonight. I'm gonna try to get through 2. Um, but this is most I said, oh, I'm getting goosebumps already. Okay. Something is okay, I already know. Most I told me to do a message for end of Lent and a Ramadan. There's something because I don't care what nobody say. This is the second Great American eclipse. The first one happened in 2017. The Great American eclipse. The second one, which we'll never see again in our lifetime, is going to happen 48 hours before Ramadan ends, which is next Wednesday. And then the day that Ramadan ends, which is Friday, Friday. So next Wednesday is the 19th, or no, next Friday is the 21st. Mercury goes retrograde. I don't know nothing. I'm not an astrologer. I just know, like, the Most High told me to years ago. I think I had been maybe about, oh boy, 17 years ago, to pay attention to when I first got introduced, maybe about 15 years ago, to Mercury retrograde. And Most High, wanted me to stay avid on those studies. And then I just not even studying, just understanding and just paying attention to when Mercury retrograde comes around, and really understanding and feeling it, and just really just down to the crux of what Mercury retrograde is, right? So then, eclipses, I'd never paid attention to them until this Great American eclipse. So, and it was, more personal for me as to why I paid attention. But right now, the second half of the Great American eclipse is coming. Period. Okay. If you look at the Great American eclipse from 2017 and the Great American eclipse that's occurring this year, and X marks the spot. That's all the Most High keeps telling me. X marks the spot. There's been eclipses in between all of these eclipses, obviously, right? But for whatever reason, the Most High has been pressing on me about this eclipse. I just finished Lent on the 8th. Something else happened on the 8th. Something else happened on the 8th. And Lent ended on the 8th. Okay. That was it. And I was in a supermarket just now, and I ran into a friend of mine who owns a market where I live, from Palestine. And, when I was starting Lent, I hadn't gone into the store for 2 weeks. So, they know I frequent there. So when I went in 2 weeks after Lent started, he's like, actually, it was like a month before Lent started, because I started my fast earlier. But he said to me, where you been? We haven't seen you. And I said, oh, I'm fasting for Lent. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. He was like, what are you fasting? And all that good stuff. So, no, he didn't even ask me. He said, I kind of have an idea what you're fasting. So I'm like, okay, cool. Then, I seen him tonight. I just came back from the supermarket getting my vanilla bean ice cream for my snacks and all that tonight. And, he stopped. He was like, hey, you, what's up? I haven't seen you. And I was like, yeah, because Lent just ended. He was like, oh, when did it end? I said it ended on the 8th. And he was like, you still fasting? He was like, he's like, you didn't break your fast this year? I said, no. And he said, you still fasting? I said, yeah. I said, why you ask that? He said, because he said, it's still Ramadan. And Ramadan don't end until next week. And I was like, oh, shoot. I said, oh, shoot. I'm doing 2 fasts. He was like, yeah, you're getting double the blessings. Boom. That was all the indications I need. So I'm standing there, and while we're in the supermarket, 2 police officer comes up and talks to him from the community, because he owns a store or whatever, and they talking whatever. Something told me something's going on. So I'm standing there, and I'm like, okay, now he's talking to the cops or whatever. let me just, I said, I'll see you later or whatever. I'll see you later. And he's like, okay. So as I was leaving the grocery store, I stopped him again, and I was like, I wanted to ask him about his uncle, because his uncle favors me because of my birthmark, whatever. Anyway, we start laughing or whatever. But at that point, I knew that it is time to, like, the Most High walking away from him, I knew that something was up, and the Most High had a mighty message. So, he said, get a word first. He said he wants to give 3. Okay. Right here. Leviticus chapter 18, verse, I'm going to start at 29. For whoever commits any of these abominations, the persons who commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore you shall keep my ordinance, so that you do not commit any of these false abominable customs which were committed before you, and that you do not defile yourselves by them. I am the Lord your God. Okay. So the abominable, let's see. If anybody wants, okay. Yeah. You know what? This is my second time reading this. Okay. And if you read the laws of sexual morality, everything that came before what I just mentioned, there's something about sexual morality. There's something about, I don't know if this is sexual morality. Let's see. The Lord, there's this whole chapter about sexual morality. That's okay. So that's message number 1. Y'all take it how y'all want to take it. Right here. Oops. Right here. And this is Joshua chapter 8. Chapter 8. We're going to read the first and second verse. Now the Lord said to Joshua, do not be afraid nor be dismayed. Take all the people of war with you and arise. Go up to Ai. See, I have given unto your hand the king of Ai, his people, his city, and his land. And you shall do to Ai as its kings, as you did to Jericho and its kings. Only its spoil and its cattle you shall take as, now y'all ain't gonna believe me, but it do say booty. You shall take as booty for yourselves. Lay an ambush for the city behind it. Okay, that's a clear warning. There's something about sexual morality, and there's something about, now we have AI. We already know what AI is in today's world. See, this is how God talks to me. He may be referencing something from back in the day, but he talks to me in today's world. So sexual morality. Okay, there's something maybe, okay, in AI. I don't know. I'm not even going to, it's not personal. Most I said it ain't personal. The world will see. Okay, and this is the word number 3. Right on this side. Shit. Right here. Luke, chapter 10. It says, Mary and Martha worship and serve. Now it happened as they went that he entered a center village, and a certain woman named Martha welcomed into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, and who also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. But Martha was distracted with much serving. And she approached him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Therefore, tell her to help me. And Jesus answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and troubled about many things, but one thing is needed, and Mary has chosen that good part, which will not be taken away from her. So he said to them, when you pray, say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, for we also forgive everyone who is indebted to us, and do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Find, knock, and it will be opened to you. Wow. I never even, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not even how, wait, I just read this and jumped over here when I was supposed to go straight down and then back up. No, straight down and then straight down. Bruh. What is this fine knocking? Okay, it says, keep asking, seeking, knocking. So okay, so this is Luke chapter, so I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. Let me tell you something. I don't know. If y'all fasted, if y'all did your Ramadan, let me tell you something. And you didn't defile yourself, all I know, it sound like to me, Most High is saying, I gotta get down to the nitty gritty of what that AI is, because I really don't know, but I'm just gonna go ahead with the Most High telling me to say right now. It's something that we need to prepare for the people who have not been sexually immoral, sexually defiling themselves. There's something that the Most High is getting ready to bless a lot of people with. I'm feeling that. I'm not feeling nothing on the negative side. I was earlier when the Most High told me to get busy tonight and do this. But what I'm saying is that there's some blessings coming. You take the verses how you want to take it. You take the experience how you saw it as you must. Let's move on. This is for, let me pause. The Most High says, this reading is for when it is done. He didn't say anything else to me just now. He said it's for when it is done. And he's not talking about this reading. There's something on a grander scale when it is done. This reading is for when it is done. Something, I don't know. Oh, okay. Another thing before I get started. There's the Most High, before I started, he said that this energy that this retrograde, this eclipse, this right after Lent and fasting, all of this is going to make people, especially people who don't have a personal relationship with the Most High, whether or not you call the Most High Allah, or you call the Most High Yeshua, or you call the Most High Jesus. He's saying that a lot of people are going to start feeling like life in the world around them is operating and moving like the inside of a clock. Now, to me, that sounds like just live like New York City, like it's just. But the Most High is telling me to say that it's going to be felt more internally, almost like not sure if you people are gonna start feeling like, is it my heart beating or am I blinking my eyes? Like it's just it's almost like people are gonna start to feel the mechanics of their inner body. And it's going to be so weird and odd to them, to the point where it's going to make them afraid. And Most High said this is a signal. This is a signal for them to get it together. That's all I can say. He just said 144,000. Anyway, so I'm not trying to get too deep. What do you want the people to know? Thank you, Most High, for using me. He said 1. Ooh. He said 2. No reversals. 3. The energy right now for the masses. 1. And the people who didn't. 2. Whew, it's a lot he's trying to say. 3. Basically what I just said. 1, 2, 3. So for the people who just fasted, well, I want to make sure you see it. For the people who just fasted, wow. You're feeling like you isolate. A lot of you are feeling like you isolated. And Most High said, don't just limit it to the people that just fasted. There are people that just need to receive this message. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's some people that's feeling that they wish they would have done something a different way. But what's done is done. At the Most High saying, what's done is done. It's like this. I just said 144,000. This is straight up rapture to me. It's like this is basically saying you have to leave some. You have to leave. Basically, there's some people getting ready to be leaving some people behind. There's going to be, this shift is so heavy, even if it's not the rapture, because I am not calling out the return of the Messiah, okay? What I'm saying is that there's a strong energy of people moving forward and having to leave people behind. There's going to be a lot of people out in the cold because they're avoiding God. They're avoiding church. They're avoiding the word. They're avoiding the voice. They're avoiding. It's a lot of people right now. And this is what is this. I mean, let me keep it pushing. What else you trying to say? Dead. And this is all due to this fasting and Ramadan. Okay. There's some people that's going to feel like they've been robbed. There's some people that's going to feel like they've been robbed. They've been robbed. And it's going to, like I said, it's going to make them sick. This event, the movement forward, is going to make people sick. There's something that's happening that's going to make people sick. Period. People are going to, somebody, oh my goodness, Most High just said hospitals. Something important. Something important. The church, the main female. Okay. There's some people, wow. How can you put the church and main female together? How can you put being left out in the cold and the main female together? Main female is the church, according to the Bible. Okay? Some people believe that the church is real. The bride of Christ is a real woman. Some people think it's a group of people. Either way, you've got being left out in the cold and the main woman and the church. I'm just going to say what the Most High is telling me to say. I ain't got to make nothing up. Take it how you want to take it. Is it, Lord? 1, 2, 3. Heartbreak. People are going to start, this is thievery on top of the 5 of Cups. People are going to wish that they had the opportunity to pray or to give their life to the Most High. And if you, listen, rewind this tape back and pray the Lord's Prayer that we just prayed, that I just spoke out of the Bible. Okay? When 2 or more touch and agree. That's all I'm going to say. And if any of you have not given your life over to the Most High and to Yeshua, all you have to do say is right now and believe it in your heart that Yeshua, Jesus, Yeshua, died for your sins, my sins, our sins. He paid the ultimate price, and he is the Savior. The one coming with the new name, though. Let's be clear, okay? Either way, on like, oh my gosh, the Most High told me. The Most High said that there's going to be a lot of celebrities. The people who are on top are going to be feeling like they got robbed and heartbroken because there's going to be some people sick, left behind. There's something like this energy happening currently. This is currently happening. This is not. Well, yeah, it is currently. It's like the energy of now. It's happening. 2, 3. And the air today was so, it was a weird day. Very bright. And it's been weird lately, but it's been the energy of the air and just the world around me definitely was eerie. I'll put it that way. It's a 50-50 chance for everybody, basically. Being left behind or staying behind and being sick and being ill, it's a 50-50 chance. Basically, that's what this is saying. Because of this fast. It's up to you. That's what the Most High just said. Let's see. Main female church. King of Wands. The King of Wands for me is... So the King of Wands... basically, wow. The King of Wands is coming for his main female. Leaving some people out in the cold. That is, to me, the rapture. For me, the King of Wands is the closest person or the closest example of a person in the deck that comes close to representing the Messiah outside of the Hierophant. Okay? So you got the King of Wands main female, something out in the cold. Okay? That's what's happening right now. So either, yeah, the Messiah is, if this has something to do with, listen, all I'm saying is at this point, at this specific point in time, the bride is being figured out. And at the same time, people are being left behind and people still have time to enter the kingdom. It's only that's the best way I can put it. No time frame on this. He says move on. The challenge to all of this. I'm talking, this is worldwide. This is the world stage. I'm not talking just, your neighborhood buddy next door. Like, this is not specific. This is not tarot. I mean, yeah, this is not astrologically driven, this event that I'm broadcasting tonight. If you receive it, you receive it. If you don't, you don't. The challenge to all this. Sorry, my hands are tiny. Sorry. 2. He said 1 card each. Yeah. The challenge is people need to make a decision. 1, 2, 3. About the main female. The challenge is people need to make a decision about the main male. Not the main female, the main male. Who's the main male? On my channel, you're gonna know who I'm always talking about. People need to make a decision about the main male. 1, 2, 3. And the rapture. This is my rapture card. I can't. This is really happening, people. I don't care what nobody say. This is the most, like, this is really happening. This is really happening. Like, this is really happening. Like, up and it's stuck. This is really happening. Period. 1 card, he said. He couldn't make it more plain. A decision needs to be made about the main male. Who's the main male? The one with the Messiah, the king, with the new name, coming with the new name. People need to make a decision. People need to make a decision. That's it. How is it affecting the world? Wow, okay, the Most High said this is going to represent the next 3 weeks and the next 3 months. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Listen, we got the Fool. We got the Ace of Cups. And we got the Chariot. Listen, you can't, okay, for the people who fasted and who participated in Lent, I'm sorry that this is not getting out. You know, my videos are being pushed under, and I pray that, you know, even under the vibration of my voice, for those who need to energetically, or who can or willing to energetically feel truth, I pray that people get to say the Lord's Prayer, confess with their mouth that Yeshua is the Messiah, the Son of the Most High. Whatever it takes, under the sound of my voice, I pray that the vibration of this video being recorded and going live, and whoever, like if you're in Michigan, or you're in New York, or you're in Florida, wherever, that whoever press play, that the vibration of my words touch people within, most I said, 100,000-mile radius, so that they can receive this blessing. Because this blessing is about having faith to enter into this newness and move forward, move forward like this, move forward like the speed of light. So that's what I see right here. 3 weeks, over the next 3 weeks, people are going to be taking leaps of faith to this new loving beginning. There's going to be something where people are going to take a leap of faith towards love, which is the Most High. And their life is going to transform like none before over the next 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so this represents over the next 3 weeks and over the next 3 months. It's going to happen. I don't know why the Most High said 2, 3. The next 3 months, but we're going to go with it. So basically, what this is right here is the leap of faith. The leap of faith, but underneath the all, like in the background, in the darkness, there's going to be energy. There's going to be energy looming. There's going to be energy looming that makes you feel, or makes the people who receive this feel like they've been stolen from, but like they've been stolen, like, you know what I mean? But the truth is that they won. You won't understand it. See, I haven't turned these over yet, but you won't understand it. You're just going by, you guys are going to be going in blind faith, right? And you'll see the Most High pouring over your life. Over your life, almost as if you're being judged in a loving way, the Most High is telling me to say. Judged in a loving way. Here he is again. That's him. I can't make like, bruh, I just said what I said. And you seen when I had this card the last time, I already told you who he is to me. Okay? This love there's gonna be an outpouring of love, but it's going to feel like, I hate to say it, court, judgment day, over the next 3 weeks. But it's going to be it's going to be love. Complicated. It's almost like if you've never been in a courtroom before, it's almost like that moment you walk in the courtroom and you realize it's nothing but love, or things are in your favor. This is that energy. And it's going to be heartbreaking at the same time. It's going to be heartbreaking at the same time. Why? This is over the next 3 weeks and the next 3 months. There's something within the next 3 weeks specifically that's going to happen on the world stage, okay? And Most High saying, affect the next 3 months. The movement forward, how all of the previous energy I just spoke about is affecting the movement forward, and the energy that we're in as a collective, as a people, or here on earth right now, this movement forward is going to feel restrictive. It's almost like a baby in the womb. Let's just say the mom was a size 1. She has no belly fat. She is super tiny. You know what I mean? Or, she's just a small frame woman. So as a baby grows in the womb, it's restricted, right? And it's gonna put it. It's gonna put everybody in unsure energy. What all of this love, this Most High. All I'm saying, the Most High is basically saying you might want to choose, pick a side. Pick a side. That's all I'm gonna say. The Most High telling me to say, pick a side. Nah, he ain't say nope. No time frame. Okay. He said you don't even need to do read the next section, but do it anyway because they just, they need to know, they need to see. So, he said, I'm just going to show them what happened in the recent past. The magician, the star. Okay. My God. Oh, Lord. 1, 2. Let me just tell you, in the recent past, the magician and the star. That's the devil. That's Lucifer. That to me, this combination, this is what the Most High is telling me to say right now. Okay, and we got somebody got defeated in the recent past. Oh my God, and it's found out. 7 of Swords. Okay. So basically, somebody got defeated and exposed, or something was discovered in the past. Or Most High said that also happened, but because of the magician, there's hope because someone got exposed. There was a battle. There was something that happened in the recent past, and someone got away. Someone very important got away. Dodged a bullet. This looks like dodged a bullet because of manifesting. So, and when I say someone, now I'm speaking of major figures in main figures in the book of Revelation, because we're living in that, we're in the final hour. But so the book of Revelation is definitely, for most people that don't know, it's almost like, imagine a play, and the plot is that, the devil has a responsibility to he can get as many souls as he wants to, but if he gets one particular soul, guess what? Guess who doesn't return for his bride? The Messiah, right? So, the devil's responsibility, along with Lucifer and Satan, is to basically get this one person. And right now, what the Most High is telling me, he says, stop, continue. Okay. I'm saying, he said, you said just enough. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Long road. 1, 2, 3. So, main male. Okay. Wow. So there's sad. There's something happened in the past that was very sad. 1, 2, 3. Someone's okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow, the nun. 1, 2, 3. So we got the good woman and the good man, and a lot of communication. So something happened very, very important to the kingdom, to God. Something happened very important to kingdom and God. It caused a lot of confusion for the king. Something caused a lot of confusion. This is what the Most High is telling me. The good woman is in the middle of all this, but she's standing right next to the Messiah, the nun, the sincere, honest one. Oh, okay. Basically, okay. I already know what this is. So the Bible talks about in the book of Revelation how there's a false bride and there's a true bride. Right now, we're in the hour where the Messiah is discovering who the true bride is. All right. 1, 2. That came out. I can't not take it again. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do it again. 1. It flipped over. So 1, 2. That came right out. These 2. Okay. So the true bride defeated 2 women. This is okay. I hear you. Tower. Yeah. So what's happening is he's getting ready to come in for his bride. He's coming in for his bride. Whoever she is, she successfully defeated 2 other women. And again, you guys probably won't receive this or understand this on a biblical level and why is this important, but no one knows the day and hour, and I'm not gonna profess to act like I know, but that's what's happening. It's on the it's yeah, it's I don't even want to. I'm sorry. I don't want to be. I just want to hear. I don't want to see the details. I just want to hear what the most what I want y'all to know. Y'all don't need the details. Okay. Thank you for that sneak peek. Okay. Thank you. I don't need it. Okay. All right. Most High said, move on. He said, go all the way to the near future. 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks. 3. He said 3 here. 1. 2. 3. The next 3 weeks. 1. Wow. This keeps like nothing but love. Wow. 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 Overwhelming love. Overwhelming love. A new loving. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I get it. The moon. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm hearing throned. I'm hearing knighted. I'm hearing over the next 3 weeks there's going to be okay for this fast, for the fast on Ramadan, for the people who are thugging it out and going through Ramadan, and if you doubled up like me, you know, did the Lent and now you're doing Ramadan, because I just found out I was doing Ramadan, didn't even do it tonight. But let me tell you something. This energy that the Most High is telling me is almost like a very, very private, overwhelming showering of love from the Most High. Sitting pretty, almost like the Most High is going to be giving the people who practices fast. And if you haven't, listen, say the Lord's Prayer. Confess the Lord, the Most High Yeshua as your Savior. But you got to believe it. That's the key. This is going to be an energy of over the next 3 weeks. And it's going to happen twofold. So over the next 3 weeks and then over the next 3 months. And I think that will not think. I know. Because the Most High is telling me over the next 3 weeks. It's almost like, how can I explain it? The next 3 weeks is... have you ever felt like, wow, and I hate to use the word luck, but have you ever felt like you've been so blessed that you want to keep it a secret and just sit on your throne? That's what this is. You've been so blessed. Like, this is what the energy of this fast is going to produce for those who participated. 3. And it's going to cause a lot of people grief and sorrow. 2, 3. The good lady. The secret is a good lady. And his thoughts. There's going to be for people who receive this blessing, there's a blessing coming. It's going to, for a lot of people who've participated in this fast and this Lent particular, there's going to be a lot of people you're going to notice that are just like getting blessed out of nowhere. And a lot of these people, mark my word, are going to say they participated in Lent or fast, or they fasted in Ramadan, something like that. Okay, 2, 3. Marriage. I can't. Marriage. The secret is these two. I mean, I don't want to sound crazy because, people ain't going to believe what I believe. You know what I mean? But when the Most High speaks to me, I'm getting like, bring him one. This overwhelming showering of love causing people grief and sorrow. And the blessings, the most high, sometimes when you get blessed so royally, it could cause you, like, it's almost like, why did I deserve this? You know what I mean? And there's no turning back at this point. There's nothing can be changed. Like, what's coming up over the next 3 weeks? I don't know why the Most High is giving me a 3-week time frame, but the Mayday, he just said Mayday, 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 Mayday. Fine. Okay. Over the next 3 weeks, there's no turning back. 1, 2, 3. There's okay, the Most High just told me this, that the rapture is a secret, and it will be a secret. It's a if you know energy. That's what the Most High is telling me. Yeah. Over the next 3 weeks. Okay, so basically over the next 3 weeks, it's going to take over the next 3 weeks from this video posting for the Messiah to figure out who the true bride is. That's what's happening. And then the marriage happens, the new beginning, new stable beginning. Okay, November 3. Spring. Okay, so over the next 3 weeks, we're talking about spring. Something that took place in November. 1, 2, 3. So it's either November previous or November coming. No, this has got to be previous. So because we're coming in spring. So something that happened in November solidified something. Whatever, there's a renewal in the spring. Drink your smoothies. That's a time. 26 days. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking from today, from this moment. It's 11:50. It's 11:58 p.m. Oh my gosh. It's 11:50 freaking. The clock starts. He said from 11:58 right now to 11:58, 26 days from now. So 20 days from now, you do the math. 26 days from the 16th. Wow. Okay. What's 26? I got to know. Let me know. Today is the 16th. So, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. What the hell am I doing? Oh my gosh. So from the 16, excuse me, excuse my French. Okay, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. May 12th. May 12th. May 12th. 11, 12th. May 11, 12th. Wow. Wow. May 11th, 12th. Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day week. Mother's Day. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 months. I'm not going to take these, but someone's going to get away with something between by the 12th. And it's going to be hope. Okay? In the Bible, it talks about the false alarm. The Armageddon that's not the real Armageddon. It's a false alarm in the Bible. Most High said, something happens. There's an energy of, it came, you've seen it twice. There's an energy of escaping, getting away from something, and hope restored. Okay? The next 3 months. So from, what is it, April 16th to April, May, June, July. July 16th. 2, 3. We'll definitely be fully out of Mercury retrograde then. All the residue from the eclipse will be done over with. The Most High is saying he's giving, he's balancing the scales monetarily, where it concerns stability. I'm telling you right now, the Most High is getting ready to level some people's lives up. People are getting ready to level up from this fast. People are going to be moving fast. People are going to be moving in a lot of love. But then there's going to be pettiness. 1, 2, 3. People are, this new love, this new energy, this new blessing. This is almost like Most High is going to start. This is going to be an event over the next 3 months where people are going to be hand selected by the Most High to be blessed. People don't know what the rapture is going to consist of, but a rapture could be almost anything. When you scroll on social media, and you're caught up on your timeline, or you scrolling, you're caught up. That's a rapture. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying this is Armageddon. What I'm saying is that over the next 3 months, there is an energy of the Most High balancing the scales and giving. It's not taken away from anybody, but giving, where people can operate and move with love. Okay? This new energetic love is going to cause people to want to be petty. 2, 3. The military. Petty. Something about people, there's something about giving to one, not the other. It's a long road ahead. Okay. Someone just got, this is very much giving me, somebody save the world and don't know it. It's like from all the stuff that was happening before to get here now, it's almost like somebody got away with something and actually saved the world. But over the next 3 months, this is April to May, May to June, June to July. June, July. I'm getting riot. It's almost like, you remember when the pandemic happened and they were giving all these stimuluses and people had the opportunity to start businesses, use their money, like just do whatever. You know what I mean? It was actually come up season. It's getting ready to happen again. It's getting ready to happen again. And I don't know if it's because of the sickness that I saw earlier, but it's getting ready to happen again. But it's going to stimulate. It's like God, I'm telling you, the Ace of Cups came out. God is loving on a group of people. God is loving on some people because of this fast. It's almost like this fast is going to, whatever's coming, the fast has protected these people, this specific group of people who really, really meant their fast. After all of this transpires and people start seeing, like over the summertime, people are going to be like, it's going to be like marriage. People are just going to be getting like, this is marriage season. People are just going to be just, oh, we're getting married. Oh, we're getting married. Oh, it's like that energy. Like April, May, June. May, June is going to be like a lot of like, don't be surprised if you see on the news a lot of like eloping energy. Eloping and just, oh, we're getting married. We're getting married. Your cat and dog might get married. It's just marriage everywhere. After that, you know what, that makes so much sense because in the Bible it says there will be no more marriages in heaven. Wow. And the sexual morality that I read from the scripture in the beginning. Okay. I ain't gonna try to figure that out because whatever the Most High wants me to know, I will know in the appointed time. He said, just deliver a message. 3. Again, somebody getting away with something over the next 3 months. So right now in the energy we're in, somebody's getting the energy we're in right now. This is the month we're in right now, April, May. There is an energy of the Most High. Actually, we're starting to feel there's a giving nature. He wants to give, but there's a long road ahead. The long road is over the next 3 months. It's going to seem long. But come, April, May, June, it's going to be just June, a lot of like, once we get out of this Mercury retrograde and the residue of trust me, this is what the Most High is telling me. New beginning. I can't make, oh my God. The Knight of Cups, marriage, new love and beginning. I mean, there's going to be, I don't know if this is going to be baby boom season. I don't know. But this is like, this is love. This is, okay, so let's, what is this? 1, 2, 3. He said leave it over here. Right now, there's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of gossip about something, someone getting away with something, and caution. I'm telling you, the Most High and what's going on in the ethers and in the kingdom. Somebody got away with having the world in their hands. Someone has the world in their hands. These people who God is starting to bless are starting to feel like they have the world in their hands. Some people are getting away. Some people are getting away by the skin of their teeth. This fast and this Lent, this fast Lent Ramadan, actually is almost like whoever partook just made it. Because it's you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this is Armageddon or anything like that. What I'm saying is that for whatever God is trying to convey, because of the sacrifice, God is noticing it. He's balancing the scales for people who may have been struggling. You guys got away with just making it. It's a long road ahead. But it's not that long because by June, for whoever received this message, by June, and especially participate in, and even if you didn't, you better start fasting. The fast tonight, next 7 days, is my advice. Because this is a spiritual union, a new loving beginning. This is like God saying, okay, you passed the test. Rain on. All kind of coins coming from heaven. Bam. All kind of love. Bam. You just drowning in love from God. Come June. April or May, June. And if, I'm going to be honest with you, I partook, so I'm feeling it now. I feel it. As a matter of fact, when did I get paid? When did I get my check? My big one. I started feeling it a week ago, before Lent ended. 3 days before Lent ended, I seen it. I'm not feeling it yet. I mean, I do feel it. I thank the Most High for my blessings and everything He's doing for me. But I will say this, is that for me, the way I'm seeing it for myself, period. 1, 2, 3. Somebody who's Most High said, Cardi B. Money, whatever that song is. It's going to be law enforcement, pettiness, fighting off. Somebody who's a female who's all about money. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. Most I said, let me tell it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Come July, this is almost giving me almost like the Most High balance the scales. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about celebrities or whatever, but the Most High is balancing the scales by way of people with money. And it's going to cause heartbreak. People are going to be heartbroken come July. So you spend your money wisely, okay? Most High, let me ask. Daddy, what can these people do to protect themselves from the energy of losing or being a part of anything petty and being heartbroken come July, if this has anything to do with the masses? 1, 2, 3. He said, just love. You seen me shuffle, bro. I'm shuffling on camera like 1, 2, 3. Isolate yourself. No, he said slow down. Okay, my bad. Don't beat yourself up. This is the energy of leaving people behind. Regretting. Wishing you would have done something differently. The Most High is just saying receive His love, but don't regret. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's so crazy because there's going to be some heartbreak around a woman with money. Okay, if this is the world stage, stay in the energy of love, he's saying. Enjoy your fruit. It's almost like the changing of the guard. There's new money, there's new people, there's a newness. There's someone new to be loved. Getting ready to enter. There's something new, and it has a lot to do with love. Maybe there's maybe whoever, maybe it's the Messiah, maybe he's just gonna I don't know, but there's a newness. And he said, go ahead. They want to know, clarify it. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. This now I asked the Most High, how do you want them? How do you want this group of people to operate during this time? Out of love. Even though you're going to feel sick. Okay, so the people, remember earlier I said there's going to be a group of people that's going to feel like they can feel the inside of their bodies moving like the inside of a clock. Boom. Just operate in love, even though you may feel sick. The love that the Most High may feel restrictive, but it's going to bless you in a major way. Unexpected money. Queen of Pentacles. So again, the Most High is balancing the scales. People are going to be heartbroken. They're not going to understand. People are not going to understand why certain people are just getting blessed like out of nowhere. And it's, you know what? It's the Most High is telling me that people are not going to even try to understand that it was the fast. It was Ramadan. It was Lent. People are not going to understand that. It's just going to be a lot of heartbreak, a lot of, bitter people. And then a lot of you may feel guilty that you didn't tell people, or you're going to feel like you could have done more to help people receive this blessing that the Most High is getting ready to pour out onto a lot of you. So, and people are gonna want to be petty. People are gonna try to pick fights and just, try to bring you down because God is shining a light on you, for whatever reason. But you obeyed the call. You know what I mean? The Most High is saying that you obeyed the call because now we're in a time and an hour where He needs His foot soldiers who can hear Him the loudest. Hence the elect. So, that's what the Most High wanted me to share about